Hello and welcome back to the Star Wars Stuff podcast, where we talk about all things Star Wars. My name is James.
My name's David.
Oh boy.
I'm Mary.
And yes, welcome to the Star Wars Stuff podcast. And before we get started, we have some amazing people to thank. David, take it away.
All right. I wasn't ready, but here we go. Liam McCallie, Kevin Leininger, Deb McCaffrey, Zach Netzel, Maya Morris, Adam Haber, Front Row King, Cam from Indiana, Mariana Atia Arnold, Rush Jedi 27, Alex Blundell, Indiana Sola, and BC Doomit. Thank you so much for your awesome love and support.
Thanks, BC Doomit. It's the only name I can ever remember because it's the last one.
You can't remember your own? Spoiler
I don't know
alert.
my name. I don't even know my own name.
Before you go on, have you heard the rumor of Marissa Tomei didn't win the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress? Have you heard that before?
No.
So Jack Palance was announcing the Best Supporting Actress at the Oscars that year, and they said he was so drunk that he literally just said the last name that was alphabetical, which was Marissa Tomei. So he just opened up the envelope and said Marissa Tomei because he couldn't read it. And so there's this big controversy that she actually didn't win the Oscar that year. So
That's awful.
I mean,
Well, didn't that happen with La La Land?
well, no, La La Land, they were given the wrong envelope completely. Somebody just messed up 100%. But with him, he just didn't even read it, and just that's the rumor.
I would
Well, I
love
mean,
to go to an award show and be that hammered. That'd be great.
You'd be like Richard Harris. Richard Harris has some incredible stories of when he hosted and presented awards. But anyways, back to Deadpool. Star
Hey,
Wars.
Adam.
Oh wait, we got some Legion Saber stuff.
Legion Saber stuff, legionsabers.com. Use the code STUFF at checkout for 15% off. And remember, Star Wars Stuff Podcast.
And those things are related, just so you know. Like you have to put stuff to get the 15% off. It's not just when you buy Legion Sabers, you don't just think about us in the process. You could. I just want to throw that out there.
They have shockingly great lightsabers you can buy. They're really cool. They have the pixel
Best
lit, the baselit, everything that's out on the market. You can essentially find at legionsabers.com. They got necklaces, they got accessories. Check them out. We would endorse them if they weren't really great. So
They're literally the best. And
I'm definitely coming home from Vegas with a few new sabers for my display.
good.
yeah,
Like I said, David and I, like every time we were like holding them, and I was like, this feels like I'm actually in the movie. Like this feels like a movie quality prop that I'm holding here. And
there's
it
a
was
few right there. You can see the blades.
yeah. We need to just do a video of David just showing all his stuff in the background.
I know. We
You
should do
want
that
some
for
actual-
Patreon.
Yeah, you should. Why haven't you done that yet?
I've done a little bit of it. I've done kind of like a tour of my pins that I have on the sides of my walls. I got like 2 cork boards because I'm really into that.
Cork boards?
Cork boards.
Cork.
They're boards that you
Oh,
pin
dear
things
God.
into, James.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. Adam Haber in the
You should
house.
be familiar with them, James. I mean, you go to Napa Valley and the vineyards. There's a lot of cork there.
Yeah, Coppola and I like to hang out in his vineyard. That he had to
you
settle
go to
after him.
Coppola's vineyard.
Ooh,
Vineyard.
podcast retreat. Let's all go to Napa.
Oh man,
That would actually
That's-
be pretty cool.
that's a good tax
Yes.
write-off right there.
I like that one a lot.
This year
But-
San Antonio. Next year, everyone meet us at Napa.
Oh, geez.
I'll start
There
looking at
we go.
Airbnbs.
She will too. Not even
I will.
joking.
yeah.
So we're less than 90 days out from Mandalorian and Grogu. And right now, all Disney is promoting is Hopper, which I have not seen, but I hear it's pretty funny. So all the
It's cute.
billboards around Hollywood, all the billboards on the 5 and 101, Hopper. So I think that's the big push right now for Disney. And then hopefully after this, we finally start getting Mandalorian and Grogu promotions. I mean,
Wasn't that the cop on Stranger Things?
you're a very funny person. I want you to know that. That's pretty great.
I was like trying to put it together right now. I'm like, what are you talking about?
But it is rather shocking that we don't. There's still really nothing. I mean, they did release Legos. They're releasing some Lego stuff out there of Mandalorian and Grogu, but we're not getting anything big. When do you think that push is going to start, David or Mary? Both of y'all
At the same time.
And wait, what? And then
There.
we're in a silly mood tonight, guys. Sorry.
A little too silly, but anyways. So yeah, when do you think the big push is going to start? Either one of you,
No, you have to pick one.
Mary.
Okay. David was so ready. Disneyland has already started. I think they've definitely started inside the parks with a push for like merchandise and stuff. They just released Star Wars Night merch, what that's going to look like, and it's all Mandalorian and Grogu. So I think they're starting with the park. So I think their push is like, let's aim for the market we know wants to see this, who's already interested in it. I don't think we'll get billboards in Hollywood or anything like that, or off the 5 or 101 for until May. I think because Hopper's billboards only came up like a week ago, and it's already out.
Yeah, true. No, I saw a few Hoppers before around. But David, what do you think? I mean, that's exciting that Star Wars Night will be dedicated mostly to Mandalorian and Grogu, which makes perfect sense. So bravo to Disney and Lucasfilm for planning that one out. David, what do you think?
So it's March 1st. Movie comes out May 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
When do the fast food tie-ins technically start?
Jeez, it's funny you say that because I think back to episode 1. If you remember, David, it felt like it was the whole year leading like it was like a whole year leading up to episode 1, but it's probably not. Like a week, not a week, like a month or something before.
I mean, it did feel like a whole year or something because I remember the Mountain Dew cans and the Pepsi cans, and then Taco Bell, KFC,
Taco Bell,
Pizza Hut. Yeah, Pizza Hut. They all were doing those commercials with the Chihuahua and the Colonel and a Pizza Hut employee. I don't know when they're going to start. Are they ever going to start? I mean, that's the big question. I mean, when are we ever going to see a marketing blitz like we have with past films? Solo got the big blitz with Denny's, and we went out to buy the cards and stuff. And I don't remember how far out that was from Solo, but hopefully we do get something kind of big and kind of a promotion we see across the internet and TV, and make it something fun and get people somewhat hyped.
That would be fun.
I would love that. I remember Mary one time said that Grogu needs to be on the front page of Disney Plus. Like when you get on Disney Plus, to be on there powering up the sign or something like that. For me, that makes so much sense to just have him there. It's a little nothing to promote it and then get people hyped. Makes too much sense. But that would be pretty cool if we get some Happy Meal toys and go back to look at the toys from and get chicken nuggies. Like that was a big deal when Mandalorian first came out. So yeah,
there's an echo on the stream.
There is. I hear it.
Ooh.
What is that? Ooh. Remember I said that right before we started, and then, let's just go past that, James, and yeah,
we're sorry, James.
8 years into it, we still can't figure it out.
I think it's you.
You think it's me?
You talking through 2 mics?
Who, me? No, I'm talking through one.
What is the echo? I heard the echo of my own voice. Is it me?
Am I the problem?
I'm the problem. It's me.
Yeah, it is me.
What were you doing?
And James, I just want everyone to know James was blaming me earlier.
I was.
You were. Rude.
I just got my Hero Academia Uno set from McDonald's here in Japan. Man, that sounds amazing. That sounds awesome.
Cool. You know what I want? I want them to do what they did with the Grinch here. Those Grinchmas meals with the flavoring packets for the and the socks. I want Grogu socks. I want Grogu socks every day. See? That's how you know you're over the age of 30 when you no longer want those. You need socks.
Yeah. Whenever when you get socks for Christmas, like over the age of 30, you're just like, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So you have no idea how much this means to me. But no, that is true. Grogu socks would be amazing. Grogu, I'm just saying, and we complained about it. No, we didn't complain. We are just giving some criticism. That we need some stuff, man. We need to get hyped. We're more hyped. And again, we said it before. We know more about there's the echo still there. I'm so sorry, everybody. But we know more about Starfighter than we do about Mandalorian and Grogu.
I don't think that's a bad thing. I think the reason that's happening is we already have a lot of information of Mando and Grogu. We've got 3.5 seasons, right? We've gotten trailers. We got a whole panel in Japan. And me and David were kind of talking about this on Thursday night, if anyone caught that live. The Starfighter is a brand new story, brand new characters. They have to pre-feed us information for us to walk into this movie and be excited about it. So that way we feel some type of connection, because one movie is not enough time to connect with these characters, really. And we don't know if they're coming back into something else. I think they're setting up Starfighter to then create something else with one or two of the characters, or bring those characters into something else.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but did
You're
they
wrong.
Thank you. Have they said now, like, because before they were like legacy characters, like characters from the sequel trilogy will probably not be in Starfighter, but recently it sounds like they're like there may be some sequel trilogy characters in Starfighter. Do you think they would need that to bring everyone in, or do you think this movie could stand by itself without having like Rey or Finn or Poe in the movie? What do y'all think?
I think it's already going to stand by itself. I mean, you got Gosling, Amy Allen, the kid, Matt Smith, Mia Goth. I think they have enough characters and enough like star power to keep it going for whatever new thing they're trying to do. Seems like a lot of people are giving their thumbs up to it on the inside, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So I'm just getting more excited about it.
Yeah, I'm getting very, very excited about it. And people are praising Gosling's. Some people have already seen clips at Lucasfilm, and they're praising Gosling's performance and everything.
That's to be expected. I would be really surprised if he did not do well. Same thing with like Jude Law, right?
Yeah, true.
Jude Law.
Yeah.
You can't get someone like that and be like, he might do all right. No, he's going to do great.
Fair.
I mean, do you guys think we're going to get a Skeleton Crew 2? Do you think that's even a possibility at this point?
There's got to be a huge time jump. Those kids already look so different. You just seeing them at cons.
Yeah, which I don't think
like
that's
adults.
a big issue. But I mean, it's like the whole Jude Law-ness of it. I mean, you want to have him back in Star Wars some way, shape, or form. I think that's what they were kind of investing in.
I would love that. He was my favorite character on that show.
He was incredible. So, yeah, I mean, like you say, you get someone like Jude Law, you want him to kind of stay within Star Wars because he's an incredible actor. And Gosling is a big nerd and he loves Star Wars. So it's one of those things where he's got to do his best to make this project special. And we found, like we said, we've heard from people saying that he does incredible in the movie. And then of course, yeah, and I hate to say it, I'm more excited for Starfighter than I am for Mandalorian and Grogu. As much as I want to see Mando and Grogu, I'm like really looking forward to Starfighter and what that one's going to bring to us.
I am too. I just need something fresh from Disney. I think that's a big part of it. Like they just waited too long to do this movie for Mando. If they did this movie 3 years ago, even, I think I would have been more excited.
Zach brings up something interesting, I think, here. He says on YouTube, all the Starfighter characters will die in the end when they're trying to blow up the First Order Starkiller Base or whatever it's called. I don't think anyone's going to die in this film. I think they're hoping this is going to plant a seed for sequels or part of a trilogy or whatever. So I think everyone's going to be able to come back, so to speak. That's my feeling.
In Starfighter, I think Amy Adams is going to die. I think she's the catalyst character in Starfighter that causes the boy to go to Gosling, and Gosling has to watch over him. I think that. Yeah.
Do you think we see her die, or she's like
Yeah.
not actually in the storyline? Like she's flashbacks.
I mean, that's a
and then we just
possibility.
assume she's not
Her
alive.
planet blows up.
Yeah.
From an inside source, I heard that. Yeah, they were not. They were not there for that long. That's all I know.
Well, I mean, that doesn't mean
Who is your inside source?
I'm not going to tell you who it was, but I will say, like, if they were, if they were going to be in there for a longer time, it would not have just been a quick, you know what I mean. So, but the fact that Gosling's character has to be with this young kid, which we find, I think it's his nephew, right? That's like the story that's kind of what we're led to believe. Yeah, it makes sense that she would not make it through the first couple of minutes of the movie, and we'd probably see her death, or like Mary said, maybe it's flashbacks that we're going to see of her. But yeah, Gosling is one of the, like, imagine a whole trilogy of Star Wars with Gosling as the lead. That's pretty exciting. That would get people on board, and people would love to watch that movie. I would, just saying. I like Gosling.
I do too.
Cool. Good job. Glad we agree.
I think he's a good actor.
He's all right.
He's all right. He's a big nerd. I just heard that he was he had Project Hail Mary as a manuscript. Like, he was already interested in it as a manuscript before it was even published into a book. So
is he your insider informant?
That would be the coolest thing ever. Of course, they won't do a Skeleton Crew 2. It was decent. It was too good. Why would they do a second one?
Zach. Oh my god.
For a hot second there, I thought James was wearing a Quake shirt.
What are you talking about?
Quake, the video game.
Shirt. It's an Andor shirt. I have Andor written on the back.
There's the logo right there.
Dude, okay, can I ask you a question, David? Have you been just Googling that logo for the past, like, 5 minutes just to show it right now on the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why he had
For sure.
Oh, my gosh. Because I was like, you didn't just
sure.
have that photo ready to go. You were Googling it. I thought you were Googling the plot of Starfighter, but no, you've been Googling.
Nobody knows the plot of Starfighter.
Anyway.
I do.
Gosling will die because his fees are too expensive. Nah.
No, I think he's just going to be a one-time Star Wars actor.
Really?
Like, I think it ticks a bucket list off for him.
One
it
and
gives
done.
I think it gives Disney or Lucasfilm to be like, oh, look at this new mainstream actor we pulled in.
Nah, I could, if you're gonna hire Gosling, just like we said with Jude Law, you want him to. You're gonna want him to stay. You're not gonna want to just get rid of him within the first movie.
But I don't know. I guess I don't put Jude Law and Ryan Gosling in the same financial cost category.
Maybe
Like, I
Jude
think-
Law 20 years ago would have been in the same.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
That's what I'm thinking. Like Jude Law, I think he's talent-wise a great actor. Ryan Gosling is a great actor talent-wise. I think Ryan Gosling right now is like way more expensive than Jude Law is.
Yeah.
Fair.
I don't know why I think that, but that's what I think. That's just
Okay.
what
Let's do
processes in my
this.
brain.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
If Starfighter does horrible, it's the worst grossing Star Wars film of all time. What
AKA
happens?
Solo?
Worse than Solo, worse than everything.
We get another 7 years without a movie?
That's. I think that's what I think James Mangold's whatever his project that gets put on the shelf. Taika's
I don't
movie-
on the shelf, right?
I
Oh,
think Taika's would get put on the shelf.
Taika's would get put on the shelf. Simon Kinberg's would probably be put on hold, and then then Dave Filoni would just be focusing on Disney Plus, just the shows, just get us shows. I think that's what would happen.
But he's the CEO now. Wouldn't you think he'd have to focus on live action stuff too?
But you just said if this doesn't perform good, they may
Right.
just completely stop live action
Right.
for a long time, just to get the hype level back again.
But
I
they've
don't
already
think they'll stop
said-
live action.
Yeah, live action is what makes them the money. That's the
Correct.
second biggest producer of money next to the parks, right?
Well,
Yeah.
then what movie
I
are they
don't.
going to do?
I don't think they'll do a movie. I think they'll do series. They'll do shorter series. Or what did I might be wrong on this, but I thought I read something that said they're no longer going to do these like one series, like one season series. Everything they bring in, they are going to do at least 2 seasons for storyline development and like engagement on streaming.
Well, I don't know. If Mando and Grogu doesn't do good and Starfighter doesn't do good, I think there's going to be a huge pivot from Disney to Lucasfilm. And then shoot, I mean, yeah, I think it would be very, very different after that. And
But here's the
Alexander-
wild thing. Oh, sorry, go
Hmm.
ahead.
I was going to say Alexander brings up a great tidbit here on YouTube. He's saying no to Skeleton Crew 2 because the actress that played Fern is the new Vampire Slayer. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
haven't they already shot that already?
No.
Is it a series or a movie?
It's a
It's a
series.
series.
Okay.
Sarah Michelle
Well, then she
Gellar is
might be-
working with somebody.
Committed.
But so
Hmm.
Sarah Michelle Gellar will be in it, but she's kind of now like the Giles. Do you guys even know Buffy?
Yeah, I know the
No.
broad strokes.
Not even.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like Buffy, Sarah Michelle Gellar's Buffy, when she was Buffy, her mentor, his name was Giles. So now in this new version of it, she said, "Okay, I will come back and do this, but it has to be done right." So she's played a really big part in it, in the sense of like creating it, writing it, approving things, etc. And now she is kind of the Giles mentor character to the new Buffy, the new Vampire Slayer.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get a season 2 of. I still have faith we will get a season 2 of Skeleton Crew because I did enjoy that. I'm okay, and also I'm okay with them showing up in the Mando and Grogu movie in some capacity. Like the timelines are kind of going together right now to where that would makes a little bit of sense, or even them showing up in Ahsoka season 2. Like
What capacity would they show up in?
I don't know. Who knows?
They're gonna
Maybe
they're gonna fund everything. They are now the new bank of the rebellion.
you never know. It could work. It could work. People are tired of Pascal, and the Mando is old news where Starfighter is new. Yeah, I could know a lot of people are tired of Pedro
I would
Pascal.
agree.
But hey, once upon a time, everybody loved him. Everybody wanted him in everything, and now they're like, he's in everything, and it's like, hey, that's what y'all wanted. So I don't know.
I think I don't know. I think he's still great.
I still like him a lot.
I do too. I
But
just wish he would stop dying and everything.
it's like in his contract. Please just kill. I don't want to be in this thing anymore. Just kill me. Oh, I'm reading
100%.
this book. I finished the book, The Last Kings of Hollywood, about Coppola, Spielberg, and Lucas. You know why Harrison Ford really did not like Han Solo?
The vest.
Besides the vest, it was because he said Han Solo is not the main character. I'm just a supporting character. They're the two leads. I'm just supporting. I'm not that important in the story. That's how he felt at the end of Empire Strikes Back. And yeah, that's the whole reason. And it's funny to think that everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, Harrison Ford should have lived through all the sequel trilogy." And it's like he was never gonna. You know what I mean? Like he was like, "Please just kill me and get it over with." Come
You
back.
said those words, and now you've summoned Craig to the chat. I'm sure.
Oof.
Oh, jeez. I didn't know this. The new Buffy series has been shot. It probably won't premiere until Halloween. Chloe Zhao is a producer on it. I didn't know Chloe Zhao was a producer on it. That's actually pretty cool.
Is Joss Whedon associated to it at all?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Homeboy's not invited.
Pascal's the new Bean.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he canceled or something? I think he's.
I don't know
yeah.
if he's canceled. I just don't
Shadow
think people want to work
canceled.
with him. Yeah.
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 I like this though. Pascal's the new Bean. That's great.
Mr.
Who's
Bean.
Bean? Oh, Mr. Bean.
No, Sean Bean.
That is Mr.
Sean
Bean.
Bean.
Sean Bean.
Oh.
Fair enough. It is Mr. Bean.
Boromir.
If you think
Mr.
Boromir,
Stark.
Trevelyan from
Tony.
Goldeneye. Anyways, back
Do you guys want to
Deadpool.
see a new toy I got?
Yeah. Why would we not want to see a new toy?
It's a new Black series.
Whoa.
Cassian Andor. Dude, 12. Wait, hold on. Is there a glare? Hold
There's a
on.
glare, but I can see
Look at
it.
his, but
It's a
look at
computer
his
screen.
face.
Look at his face.
Doesn't
Wow.
it look weird?
It kind of looks like me now that you say that. Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Don't say that. Man.
Looks
That
like
is
he's
cool.
ready to fly that tie advanced.
He has the gun.
And he's got the, where is it? He's got
The
the
helmet.
helmet.
Oh,
see it?
do you
Are you gonna
remember?
take it out of the box?
No.
No.
Okay, good.
$12. $12 on Amazon, guys. I sent you the link.
I know you did. I thought no, but I thought it was coming out like later. I didn't know it was coming out
And then here's
already.
the back.
Oh, that's
Sign
so
on Tech
fucking
Pilot.
cool. Do y'all remember? Or Mary,
That's
do you
the
remember?
we watched in Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was gonna say when he first appeared, when they cut to him on Andor season 2, episode 1, the crowd went nuts. Like when we were watching it, I remember it cuts
Oh,
to
yeah.
him. He looked over and everybody was like, "Yes!" And I was like, "This
Our
is cool."
room.
Yeah.
Yeah, our room went wild when that happened.
Do you remember the woman sitting next to us who was like in it? Like she was like, "Oh my goodness, oh no!" Like she was,
She
and
was
we were like,
having a good time.
I know, she wasn't
was having
disturbing
a
us,
really good time.
but she was
No.
like, "This is awesome." Yeah, it was.
I looked
great.
over at her and I was like, "Lady, do you want to be best friends? Because we could do this. We
So
could be
could
best
totally-
friends
We could be best friends for life after
for
this
life."
moment.
I said, "Hello, my name is Mary. Can we be best friends?"
That was
She was
great.
having a grand time.
I will never forget watching that first episode. It just the hype around Andor. And then we got back to the States, and then it was like, boom! Now we can watch it. Oh, it was
Yeah.
so great.
I think I was watching it on my phone on the plane ride home
Was it out already? Oh, was it out?
because I
when
came
we-
home after you guys.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
I came home after you guys, so I didn't get to see Hayden Christensen at the airport.
I flew out of a whole different airport from y'all, so I didn't see anybody. But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah, huh?
crap, he has to go back and take a bath in the sacred water. But so are we looking at the trailers, looking at Katie Sackhoff? I don't think we're getting Bo-Katan at all in this movie, as much as I wanted her to be in
I
this
heard
movie.
we were.
Are we getting her?
I thought she had posted something saying, "Yeah, Bo's alive. Why wouldn't she be in it?" And then she was saying something about how she has job security because Bo-Katan is based off of Dave's wife, and there's no way she'll ever get killed off. She wouldn't
Well,
allow it.
That I believe, but whether or not she's actually going to be in the movie, I need just her voice. Fair
Maybe.
enough.
So I know she's in LA right now because her daughter. Are you okay?
No, I'm looking. I'm like, is she around here? I don't know. I'm
Oh
joking.
no, that was awful. That was so bad. No, she's in LA, but for her daughter's treatment, not filming.
Mm. Well,
So I don't
I
think she's had time.
man, I was gonna say I really wish she would be in this movie because I think Bo-Katan's a great character. I thought Jar Jar was based on Dave's wife. It's very funny. Very funny. Anyways, oh my god. Did y'all talk about this the other day? How people at Lucasfilm were not happy.
You didn't
about
listen?
the Super Bowl commercial.
You didn't listen to our podcast?
I wasn't able to. I've been busy. Been really busy lately.
Sad. David, do you hear this?
Yeah.
He doesn't know what you just said right now.
Yeah. No, I paid attention, James.
Oh yeah, that's right. She did say something about being broken after the role
Yeah,
of
which is so
Bo-Katan.
surprising because I thought she had like an incredible performance as Bo-Katan.
Yeah,
People were thinking, "Oh wow, it's called The Mandalorian because it's Bo-Katan as the
Yeah.
Mandalorian." And
I think she got a
heard
lot of
No
backlash.
negativity at all about her. So I don't know.
I heard some people mad that they're, of course, the whole like, oh, Disney's getting too woke. They want her to be the lead instead of Pedro Pascal now. You know, like they want a woman to be the head of. I was like, who cares? I mean, it's literally called The Mandalorian, and she's also a Mandalorian, so it made sense if it were to be her. And you can even argue the Mandalorian could also mean Grogu. Like Grogu could be the Mandalorian that we're talking about. Not gonna lie, it's
There were
freaking.
a lot of Mandalorians in that show. I think
Yeah.
it's about all of them.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Isn't it great that Boba Fett just like one character in Empire Strikes Back, and then this whole lore just grows around that race and that way of life, and then here we go. Here we are.
It's proof that a really good costume can change the world.
Exactly. He only said how many lines in the first movie? As you wish. He's no good to me, dead. And then put Captain Solo in the cargo. Like that's it. That's all he says. But that was enough
It
to
was
get
the
every-
swagger.
It
It was
was
that cowboy swagger.
I think so. Plus, he just looked really cool. I mean, that was just such a cool look for Boba Fett. And of course, the rumor was that was Vader's brother. Like that's what people were thinking when it came out, was that was Vader's brother. Which
I feel like that's something we would have said if we had a podcast back then. If we were all alive.
back
we
in
all had-
1980,
and we all had
83,
our
or 80, sorry.
recorders. What did they use back then? Transmitter radios.
something like
I'll
that.
have our transmitters talking to each other on there. I bet it's
Ham
his
radio.
brother.
It has to
Yeah.
be his brother. Look, he even has like a little cape thing that he's wearing. You know, it has
They're
to be
both wearing
Vader's-
helmets.
Yeah, it has to be his brother.
It's the family armor.
That would have been pretty cool. But yeah, it's crazy to think that when Boba Fett was created, the whole lore of Mandalore, like that was nothing. Like that was nothing. You know, it was all made up years and years later, which is pretty cool. And I love that about Star Wars, how you can introduce something and then someone takes that and then just starts to expand on it in a way that you never would have thought about. Like to this day, I am convinced George Lucas had no idea what the Clone Wars was until he started writing episode 2. Like I am kind of thinking that that's the case.
I thought he had all 6 like written out before they even started.
No, he had ideas for them, but as for like
Oh,
beats and like individual moments, I don't think he had any idea what the Clone Wars, because like even early drafts of Empire Strikes Back, he thought Lando would be a clone, and he was like, oh, he was part of the Clone Wars. Like that was like an early concept of Lando Calrissian. So meaning like even when he wrote it in episode 4, he was still like, I don't know, it sounds cool, but did you think that's what the Clone Wars was going to be when you saw Attack of the Clones?
My vision for the Clone Wars was always like the Mandalorians somehow got involved and they made like a clone army, and the Jedi Order and everyone else had to figure out what to do about them because they figured out cloning. That's what I always thought. And the clones are not going to be a bunch of stormtroopers, you know, essentially a bunch of what we got.
What about you,
I didn't
Mary?
think anything. I watched the movie and I went, this is cool. That was it. James, you're so disappointed.
No, I'm not disappointed at all. Why would I be disappointed? No,
I was just like, this is great. I love this movie. And then I said, next, please. The next one, please.
I thought it was I didn't know what to expect, but then when I saw like the poster and you see all the troopers, I was like, oh, is this where we're going with this? And then when I saw like pictures, of course, back in the day, they would just release pictures. Nowadays, they don't do that. But yeah, it was a picture of Obi-Wan with the Camino looking at all the troopers there. And it was like the clone troopers getting their armor. And I was like, oh, this is the clone army. How does this make sense? And then the way the second movie ended, you're just like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like the way the second movie ended, you were hoping it was like about to start again, but then it's like, just kidding. We're ending here. And I don't know. I was always disappointed with how the second movie ended, because I was like, I could watch another 5 hours of this, what they're about to do.
Mm.
But then you got the Clone Wars animated.
Yeah, after episode 5. You know what I mean? Like we went through episode. I think a lot of people kind of forget that episode 3 ended in 2005.
Wow.
And then in 2008, 3 years later, the Clone Wars movie came out, and then that's when they dropped it on Cartoon Network. Oh, we're getting a Clone Wars series, and it was like, okay, like I was totally just like, this is weird.
Do you guys remember that animation style of the first
Yeah.
like Clone Wars series? OMG.
I was not excited for that at all.
And he's gone. He was so not excited that he left.
What would happen if this happened?
Oh no, what am I supposed to do? All right, guys.
Oh,
You're
I'm
muted,
kidding.
James.
I'm back. But no, I remember when I first saw like
I hate you.
it was like the pre-show of the Clone Wars, like before the Regal. Like remember how Regal? They still do it, where they like show like little previews of like clips and everything. Well, anyways, it was about the Clone Wars, and that's when I saw Dave Filoni for the first time, and I was like, "Who's this guy? Like, why does this guy like who?" He's not a part of George Lucas's team. Like, I don't know who this dude is. And he has
And now look at him.
now he's CEO of Lucasfilm. But at the time, I was just like, okay, who's this guy with the cowboy hat talking about, you know, when you first heard of the Clone Wars, you always wanted to know what it was. And you're just like,
It's a cowboy.
okay, he's a cowboy. I just hated him. I was joking.
Oh wow, that's intense. You know
Whoa.
what? I got approval today to wear my cowboy hat while we're in Texas.
From who?
Doesn't matter. I said to somebody, I said I'm not allowed to wear my cowboy
From
hat
Blames
in Texas.
Blarera, the head of our HR department.
What's
Adam. It
I've
was
had to-
Adam.
Oh,
Adam
was
ratted
it?
himself out. I got approval today. He said you should wear that hat. I sent him a picture and everything.
I've told you.
No, you didn't.
I said the boots. I said the boots, not the
You said
hat.
You said
I
I'm
said
not
the boots.
allowed.
I said that not the hat, but the boots. You can wear the boots only
Oh, man.
because as a person who grew up in Texas, I never once
Mhm.
wore a cowboy hat ever. Like I
No,
was just
I'm
wear.
not you.
Do Texans still wear hats? Unironically,
Yes.
okay, Mary.
Yeah, see? David's nodding yes.
No,
I'm-
David's weird. Like maybe, not really. Sometimes.
Oh, I'm
wearing.
wearing my hat. I'm wearing my cowboy hat and my cowboy boots.
Nice. You gonna buy some Spurs?
Ooh, some chaps.
I was
What
gonna
is
take it
going-
there, but
What is going on? Okay. Anyways, back to jeez.
back
Guys,
to the Clone Wars.
People want to talk about the Clone Wars now. The Clone Wars. But okay, David, did you ever finally watch all the Clone Wars or no?
No,
I know you never.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of it, and
That was surprising.
I just can't get into it. Do you remember, Mary? I've said on the podcast a few times. So when the Clone Wars came out, when it premiered, I had a newborn, and I was trying to pay my bills. So cable was one of the first things to go. It was like the dawn of
Oh,
the
I do remember
DVR
this.
era. So I lost Cartoon Network, and I couldn't watch it. And I was really hyped for it too. And I was like, "Wow, this is gonna be something that's maybe gonna be actually something." And it was, but I couldn't watch it. And now later on down the line, I mean, I know all the broad strokes, I know the characters, and I've heard that some episodes are like really bad and some episodes are really good. So, and they're all out of order, which is weird. I don't know.
That is
I tried to watch it.
insane to me.
Yeah. So,
Do you have Disney Plus?
yeah, I do, but I mean, it's like, when am I gonna have time to watch it? I have a
Right now. Let's
8
watch
to
it
5
together.
job.
Tonight.
I have an 8 to
Tonight.
5 job. I also deliver
Ooh.
pizza. I also do this
Maybe that's what
podcast.
we have so much to watch while we're all together in San Antonio. We have a movie list for Zach. Now we're gonna have to add all of the Clone Wars.
Yeah, okay, I don't want to call out Zach, but the other day when we saw the trailer, I was like, "Was that Martin Scorsese in the Mando and Grogu trailer?" And Dave was like, "Yeah." And Zach was like, "Who's Martin Scorsese?" No. First he said, "Oh, he's that guy from Shark Tales," and I was like, "Oh dear God." If that's how you know Martin Scorsese as the guy from Shark Tales,
We're doomed as a society.
we are in big trouble. But anyways, I didn't catch Clone Wars until I was already out of college, and I think it was like over by then. And I started watching it, and I'm like, okay, and then I just got like into it, and I said, this is very, very good, and I love it. I think it's great. But then when I saw Rebels, I said, oh, this is better in my opinion. But Clone Wars is still amazing to watch.
Ooh. Do you guys want to rate your top? I guess, what is it? Rebels, Clone Wars. What other animation? Visions? David, you didn't watch a lot of the Visions, right?
Bad
I've
Batch.
seen Visions.
Bad Batch.
I've seen all of Bad Batch.
Okay. Rank them in your 1, 2, and 3. Clone Wars, Rebels, Bad Batch.
I think Rebels is number 1.
Rebels.
I think for me personally, Bad Batch is number 2, then Clone Wars.
Whoa. Well, is that because you haven't seen all the Clone Wars?
Probably.
Did you at least watch season 7?
Oh yeah, I watched that. We all watched that as a podcast, I think. We were
that's right.
podcasting about it at night.
I do remember that. I remember that now.
Zach's got a point. You can't rate if you didn't watch it. I'm just joking.
What about you,
You
James?
can't be on a podcast if you haven't watched the thing you're podcasting about. Evidently you can, because I'm here.
Boot him, James. Boot him off.
Ooh.
No, I'm not gonna.
Now.
Hold on one second.
Travis, you do your 3. Travis, is this Travis's 3? Give credit 30. Aw.
You got to read it, Mary. You
Oh,
got
sorry.
You can't just react to it.
Back in 2018, when Clone Wars was about to be removed, I used a Visa gift card to get a 30-day Netflix trial and watched the entire show in less than a month. That's commitment, Travis.
Oh, that's cool.
love it. I know. I keep forgetting that. You know what's so funny is I used to just be an audio listener, and I forget that. Oh yeah, Resistance is the worst animated series by a long shot. Zach agrees.
I've heard that it gets better as you go. Like it starts off very kind of tame, and then it builds. But I don't know. I didn't watch hardly any of that. I watched like the first 2 episodes, and I was like, I'm out.
Yeah, I think I was kind of in that same boat. All right, James, what's your 3? You're ranking your 3.
Rebels is number 1. But it gets hard because there are episodes of Bad Batch that were just incredible, and then there's episodes, of course, of Clone Wars that are just insanely great. So I think with how it all ends, I liked Bad Batch more than Clone Wars. So for me,
Wow.
like David, it goes Rebels, Bad Batch, and then Clone Wars. But Clone Wars, the final last 4 episodes of Clone Wars was insane, and I loved it. And then of course there's the great arc of the droids out in the desert, which everyone hates, that I love, and I thought that kind of almost makes it number 2 for me, because that arc was one of my favorite arcs in all of the Clone Wars. But yeah, Rebels, Bad Batch, of course.
I'm
love
Clone
the
Wars,
screen name.
Rebels, Bad Batch.
Ooh, nice.
Aggressively relaxing.
That is a
On
great
YouTube.
screen name.
I like
Because I
that
love
name.
Resistance. Really good depiction of one of your main characters who's a good person joining the Empire, and it makes sense.
Don't forget Lego anime. Also, the toys were incredible. And then someone said, Zach said, I would rather watch Teletubbies than Resistance again.
I don't-
Wow.
Is Teletubbies
Zach.
still even on the air?
Who's your favorite Teletubby, Zach?
He's like, I got
Who's your
this.
favorite Teletubby, James?
I didn't watch Teletubbies growing up.
Come
At
It's
all.
on.
Tinky Winky. His favorite is definitely Tinky Winky.
I don't even know who that is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I
Can
don't
you
know.
name- To
I can't.
stay and have your rank on the podcast, James, name all 4 Teletubbies.
Okay, I guess I have to cut this one.
I had to watch them because I had kids.
So he says. Travis says, one shortcoming of the Clone Wars is there are great arcs that are great because of the first episode, but really dropped the ball in the last episode.
Mm,
Like how they wrap up the arc is a lot not as impressive.
I respectfully disagree, Travis. I think a lot of it starts like, okay, like the only arc I think I ever had an issue with was the sister arc in the last season. I was like, we are spending too much time with these girls. Move on.
Yeah, that was a little.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That one, only because of like where it started, like where Ahsoka's like journey ended in the show before season 7, and then when we get to her finally, we're like, here we go, Ahsoka. Where did she go? And then we get this whole arc with these two other characters, and you're just like, okay, cool. And then it goes back, okay, better. But yeah, I will agree, it did take a while to get into the meat of what the season was supposed to be.
The only good thing about that arc was Ahsoka's jumpsuit.
And we got the jumpsuit. We got the Pike people from Solo. Like we got the
Pikes.
Yeah, I was like, okay, that's cool that we're getting
Crimson Dawn.
Yeah, did we see Crimson Dawn in that? I thought we just saw the planet with all the droids as the slaves and everything.
I don't remember anymore.
Zach says, I didn't like the droid arc. A lot of people did not like the droid arc. I loved the droid arc. I thought it was very, very fascinating. Darth Ace, what's up? Howdy, boys. Hello. Thank you for joining us. We're just talking.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. Mary's here.
I'm one of the boys.
So
I think I get called dude more than anything else.
I get called, who are you again? All the time.
Hey, you.
What'd you call me?
I get called, are you supposed to be in here? It's like, no, I'm not. I'm sorry. That was somebody else's name, James, not me. Even when I get my DoorDash delivery, they're like, you're not James. Like, okay, yeah, you're right. Anyways.
I think I'm pretty sure my name is How Dare You a lot now.
Jesus.
How dare you?
Anyways, you also like the last Jedi. Oh, so it surprised me you like the droid arc. Hey,
shit called you out.
I do love The Last Jedi. So yeah, I think it's one of the best Star Wars movies out there. And
how many times have you watched The Last Jedi, James?
I cannot remember. I know I've watched The Last Jedi more than I have the others. Yeah. Did you guys huff paint before?
You know what it is? It's because we're podcasting earlier tonight than we usually do, so we're not all exhausted by the end of it.
Yeah. I you know what I thought about?
We just all had dinner.
I just thought of a Tommy Boy where he's like, why? It's like, why? You a lot of paint chips as a kid.
Yes.
The two-parter of C-3PO and R2 getting lost is a weird one, but it's still hilarious. R2 tips over and crushes that little king, and then is covered in his guts for the rest of the. I don't remember that one. I have to go back and rewatch that one. 3 times is too many. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate that. Where have y'all guys been? Haven't seen any posts on Patreon in a while. We've been really busy. I just ended a show on what, me? Blaming me?
No, I'm not blaming anybody. I was telling this guy, let's do something.
We're
do something on Patreon.
So I just got done acting in a show down in Fullerton. And yeah, thank you. And so that not finally, but it ended last Wednesday. So now I have a lot more time. And so I was like, yes, I want to start podcasting again. It took so much time. And yeah. So.
Oh yeah. It was like a full month run, right?
Yep. It was a full month run. I got to and drive down there and play the piano and sing and act in a show. And yeah. So that was a lot of fun. There's no footage of it. So don't
The Electric Company on Instagram. You're welcome, everybody.
The Electric Company Theater on Instagram. Yeah, look them up. You'll see some pictures. You might see me in there in the background. So yeah.
No, there's some video of you playing the piano.
There is?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. Okay, cool. Well, good. There's videos of me playing the piano. Travis says on YouTube, the Citadel arc is great, but after Echo dies, they completely forget about him the next episode. But have a long funeral for Evan Peel. Yeah,
You said
I can
peel or
understand that.
pale?
Pale. Wait, somebody says I learned a long time ago you can talk badly about a piece of Star Wars, but time will make a fool out of you with the novels, comics, video games, and limited series. That's true. Yeah. Because after, someone will be like, "Oh, they did this," and you're just like, "Oh, okay." Anyways, are you going to be in the new Reading Rainbow?
Yes. You should totally do it, James. You actually have such a voice for like audiobooks. You should totally do that.
Okay. No, let's not talk about that. Anyways, I got never mind.
You got an offer for an audiobook, James?
No, I did not get an offer for an audiobook. Jeez. But
I make him call me and read me stories.
She sends me a long paragraph and I'm like, "What is this?" She goes, "Just read it to me, please." I'm like, "Okay, you got it." And then I get the microphone ready and I'm like, "Okay, here we go."
She's going to say a 1980s phone book. Read it to me.
That's terrible. But what else we got? I have a face for audiobooks.
Oh man.
Rebels may have had the first audible urination in Star Wars, where AP5 walks in on a wedge at the urinal. That is very true. That's the first time we've ever seen anybody use the restroom in Star Wars. Was
the
it
refresher?
Rebels? Yeah, the refresher. Sorry. Are you okay, Mary? No, she's not.
Yeah. I'm done. I'm so gone.
She's ready to go to bed.
I've been up since 3 this morning, so yeah, pretty much.
Jeez.
I know.
That's great. So why do you like Clone Wars more than Rebels?
I don't know. I'm like a huge Ahsoka fan. So that's like a big part of it, getting her story. And it's just like, so it's such great world building. It like fills in so much. It really changes the characters from like these, live action movies where you get glimpses of certain things and you kind of have to use your imagination to piece it together. And I feel like the Clone Wars really filled in that time and stuff. And then what was really interesting is I watched all the Clone Wars. I watched all of Rebels. I was like, whoa, there's people outside the Skywalkers and stuff, and they all got stories. It's not just following this one family or one group of people anymore. You know what I mean? It's like world building and stuff, which I really, really enjoyed. Because I think for me, like as a kid watching Star Wars, that was like the biggest thing. I was like, well, what are those people in the back doing? Like, why is it all on these guys? These poor 3 people. They gotta do the whole thing.
It's all about the Skywalkers. I will say I did love the fact that it did, fill in the blanks from even episode 1, 2, and 3, and even the original trilogy. There's things that they introduce in Clone Wars that you go, "Oh my gosh!" At episode 5, this makes sense now because of this, or this in episode 6 now. This is kind of leading towards that, and I think that was really great of Clone Wars to fill in the gaps and give us a lot of great Easter eggs throughout Star Wars. And I think my favorite Easter egg is still the fact that the droids are taking the Ark of the Covenant in the background from Indiana Jones. They have it; they're walking in the background. But anyways, that's pretty good. The world building of Clone Wars was really good. But like I said, for me, Rebels just was like in and out. It was great. And Zach, we're not going to talk about this. I've talked about this many times before. We're not going to get into this unless y'all want me to. But anyways,
no, thank you.
Forget Anakin kind of does the hold up maneuver before Holdo yep, that's true. Yeah. And Zach, okay, I one day I'll do a deep dive into this, but not tonight because Mary doesn't want to hear about it.
I don't.
Anyways,
and on that note,
we want real answers, not PC. No, I don't. I've never done a PC. No. When I talk about
what? We'll do it on Patreon.
Oh, is that?
We'll have a full conversation about it on Patreon, and we will no holds bar go on about Last Jedi and why James loves it.
As someone who really likes Last Jedi, I'd love to hear you go on. Oh, we got Adam. I will unsubscribe.
No, you won't, silly.
I'm so glad Craig's not here because Craig would just be like, "Oh,
But you know what we needed in the sequels? The
what?
big three together.
Oh my god, we need
That's
all
what we're
three of them
missing.
together. That's all we needed was all three of them together for one more adventure.
Yeah.
Anyways, on that
Mary
note,
starting to turn into Mary 5.
Hold on. Can I change my name now?
oh no,
It's sad. I can't. I have
Oh,
to exit and
geez.
come back.
I'm oh my goodness. You know, I know we talk about it a lot, but we're coming up a year almost for Japan. A year ago this month, or like today, I went through my time hop and I was like, oh, I had screenshots of hotels that I was looking for. You know what I mean? Like it was a year ago. That's crazy. That's really good. And we saw a whole like sequence of Mandalorian and Grogu a year ago, and that's really cool to tell people.
I was looking at my emails and I saw I bought my Japan Celebration tickets in May. And then I opened up my like memory thing and it was like the screenshots I started sending you guys of like, are you gonna do this? Are we gonna this? You should check out this. Have you
Yeah,
seen this?
you were giving us stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not prepared at all for this thing. And yeah, that was
You would have been stuck on the train. You'd still be stuck on the train.
there was a moment where I got off a train and I couldn't figure out how to get out of the train station, and I was really sad. And then I was like, wait, let me and I got out. But yeah, I was like, I'm living here. I guess this is my whole trip, is this train station. Anyways, hold on, what do we got? We got any traction on the rumor that they have the OG3 show up together in Mando and Grogu? I mean, that's the ultimate. If we somehow get the Millennium Falcon fly over and you see Han and Leia jump off the Falcon, that would just be the coolest thing ever. But
okay,
what?
so I know you when you said jump off the Falcon, I know you meant like it's landed and they're getting out of the ship.
Oh,
But my brain went like they're in outer space and they're like parachuting off or something. And I was like, why would they jump out? That's silly.
she's been up since 3 a.m. But no, don't get me wrong. Seeing them, I mean, David, what do you think? Are we gonna get any or all three of them at all in this movie?
I think me and Zach, not chat Zach, host Zach, are in agreement that maybe we'll get Leia, then Han, then Luke in that order if we do get them. But
Oh,
we
if
all
they're
kind
not
of
together,
assume,
people will riot.
Craig
yeah,
will
we
be
all
really.
kind of assume that last Filoni movie that he had planned, we might get all three of them in there, and maybe at that time, people will see like AI and everything like that all differently.
I think we'll get all three.
In this movie or eventually.
I think we won't get all three of them in the same room. I think we'll get all three of them talking to each other in some way,
But
or their
People-
names mentioned.
names mentioned, yes. But if you're gonna bring in them and not have them all in a scene together, people are gonna be really, really upset. It's gonna be like, this is your one time to bring them all three back together. But here's the thing.
Timeline works.
For me, in Last Jedi and the sequel trilogy, it didn't make sense. For Mando and Grogu, this makes perfect sense to have all three of them doing something together. This makes sense for them to all three be helping out the New Republic. So if you're gonna have them and then just have them talking to each other off screen, I think that's a terrible missed opportunity, in my opinion. But that's just me.
I agree. I would agree with that, but I just don't see why they would do it in this movie. Like if they're going to bring all three of them together, it's got to be a big thing. And they're not even promoting this movie, so I really doubt it, you know?
So, you just brought up a good point, David. Mary, you two are the head of the promotionals for Mando and Grogu. Han, Luke, and Leia are going to be in this movie. Do you let the audiences know they're going to be in this movie, or do you keep it a secret like Vader and the hallway sequence in Rogue One.
You let them know.
I'd let them know.
I would, yes. I like your answers. Yes, let them know. Show another trailer, and at the very end, you hear again like Chewie, we're home. You hear something, and all three of them look over, and they're all three standing together. I think that is $1 billion. That's literally $1 billion right there for Disney. Like easily $1 billion for them to go and watch this movie because they want to see all three of them back together. So.
I think I would how I would let people know that they were going to be in it is like in one of the so that first opening sequence when you see the ships like going into that sunset or whatnot or sunrise, you see a Millennium Falcon swoop by and stuff in there, or like in some scene the Millennium Falcon swoop by and it's very clearly the Millennium Falcon, and then at the very end of the trailer you hear one of their voices, so then it starts teasing, oh, for sure the Millennium Falcon's in it, and we heard Luke, right? But why would Luke be in the Millennium Falcon by himself? He's got to have Han with him. And if Luke and Han are together, Leia's got to be with them, or they're got to be going to Leia, right? Something along those lines. And that's how I would get it. Like, tell people, like, give them a tidbit where it has to lead them down that road.
But here's the thing. We saw the Falcon in the Force Awakens teaser trailer. When we saw that Falcon fly, the Black Friday trailer, we were all like, Han and Leia and Luke are in that ship. Like that was everyone's brains went to the three of them are in the Falcon right now. We watched the movie. It was like, oh, doesn't make sense. We get it now. If you're going to do that, you have to show them in the cockpit. Like I think we need to get away from Abrams' mystery box approach to this. I think if you have Han, Luke, and Leia in Mandalorian and Grogu, you need to show them. Like, I think that's a definite no-brainer is to show them. But that's just me.
I think if I got it straight out like that, I wouldn't go see the movie. I'd be like, oh, I already just saw the part I wanted to see.
David, what do you think?
I'm still in the camp of they're just gonna save it till the next movie. So I don't think we're gonna get. I mean, it just feels too commonsensical for Disney to do that.
And we already moved past. They're not going to do it, obviously.
Yeah, I'm not betting on it. Hopefully, we get a bunch of twists. I mean, that would make sense because we haven't seen a whole lot. I don't know if anyone's brought it up to you guys if you've seen it, but there's a Mandalorian Grogu trailer showing with new scenes in the theater. Have you guys seen that?
No, I haven't heard about this.
Yeah, there's the one scene. I mean, it's not anything big, but there's a scene of Grogu sitting on like a bench of maybe inside of the Razor Crest or one of the fighters, and he sneezes and he like sneezes like a bunch of like stuff out. I remember that. And then there's like another like action shot where like there's like debris and explosions and stuff, but nothing too big. I mean, just the add-ons here and there.
I don't know.
What movie is it showing with?
I didn't see anyone post that information, but I think if you just
they're liars.
Well, no, I saw it. Unless it's AI.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
AI is a thing. I think you need to show them. Like if you're gonna like we found out later that the whatchamacallit, the Halcyon, what was it called? The Halcyon in Disney World. Cruiser? Star Cruiser. I could not. Yeah, Han Solo and Chewbacca are there. Like they're during your stay there. You're going to see Han Solo and Chewbacca. They never told anybody that. They kept that a huge like away from everything. And it's like, why not just tell?
Like Elijah Wood said, "How would we have known?"
How would we have known?
How would we have known? Exactly. I like I said, and I think someone in the comments, Zach said, mystery is what makes Star Wars Star Wars. Yeah, but then when you watch the promotion for Revenge of the Sith, I don't know if y'all remember that. Man, that trailer it was the whole movie. At the very end of the trailer, you see Darth Vader. The novel for the book came out like 3 or 4 weeks before the movie even came out. So I already knew the whole movie beat for beat before the movie even came out. It's like there's a way to do it and keep people still hyped for it. And I don't know. I feel like they're scared to do that.
You know what I am hyped for?
Mm.
Darth Maul Shadow Lord.
Mm.
Oh, you're not?
No, I said
you
that's gonna
are.
be pretty cool. Yes, of
I
course.
don't know. You made a face.
I know. I was just like, that's a good segue. I'm excited for that. That's gonna be amazing. It looks and the animation is insane what they're doing with this thing now. It looks so good.
Have you seen what Sam has been saying about it?
No.
That his like only feedback he got from Dave was like, go all out. And he did some motion capture with like for the movements, his eyes, his facial expressions, everything for the animators and stuff. So I'm
Nice.
really excited to see how this is all gonna go.
When does it drop?
Shoot,
April?
The
June?
last episode will be May 4th.
Of course.
Yeah, so April.
Yeah.
Mary,
But
are
the
you
comic
gonna...
book
Sorry, go on.
the comic book drop starts dropping in March. And I think me and host Zach are both going to be reading it.
Are you going to
maybe commenter
Disneyland
Zach
on May
Am I going
4th?
to? I am. I'll be there for Star Wars night. I'm also going to meet. If you guys watch Virtual Cantina cast, Just Chris, he'll be there on May the 4th too, and we're going to meet up and get a churro and take a picture with Han Solo or somebody.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'll be there on the 30th and on the 6th. So if you see me, come get a button. I have lots of buttons.
Yeah.
And stickers. Buttons and stickers, guys.
Yeah, she'll be prepared. So yeah, if you're gonna be at Disneyland during Star Wars night, look for Mary, and she'll.
Aren't you going too? You don't want people to say hi to you?
I don't want people to say hi to me because nobody likes to say hi to me whenever I'm out.
You know what? I'll find people and we'll both come say hi to you.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, hey, this is Zach.
Well, nobody approaches us really. Yeah, there you go. See, you don't even know my name.
This is James.
Yeah, like even when we were in Japan, nobody approached David and I, and except for Matt. But we knew he was going to talk to us. Oh, I guess it's just my face. I think people don't. People see my face and are like, I don't trust this guy.
I got a lot of looks. Like I think I know that person.
I said hello to you.
Well, yeah. Well, we knew we planned to meet up with you, but I'm talking like people who we didn't know who just walked. You know what I mean? Nobody just walked up to me and said, "Hey, no, it's fine," and I don't want anybody to do that, so it's all good. True story. All right.
I want people to come say hello to me. If you see me, come say hello. I'll say hello back and give you a sticker.
And Mary and I are going to jump on Patreon here soon and discuss like all the cool things to do during Star Wars night. The snacks they're going to have for sale, and the merch.
Photo ops, merch.
And you get to see the they're not called the whalers anymore. What are they called now? The
Jizz whalers?
No, I was trying to avoid saying that.
Why? That's
what are you?
The Cantina band. They go around. They go around the river playing the Cantina song, and it's incredible.
Oh, that's cool.
Really cool.
Every so often,
like a raft.
Yep, and you just hear pump, 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 and then there they come. They just come around, and they in front of everybody. Everybody takes pictures, and they just keep going around. It's really, really cool. And
I think my favorite is always Darth Maul doing like karate stuff over by Tomorrowland.
I went one time and Emperor was just up there in Tomorrowland, just standing there. And I was like, that's a cool gig. I'm just going to go up here and stand here and people can take pictures of me while I'm up here. I
think my favorite one that I got to see was when it was Sabine and Ezra and they were doing a photo op together and stuff. And the girl who was playing Sabine was spot on.
Nice.
It was so good.
It's a fun thing. Just imagine all the Disneyland, but it's only just Star Wars people. All the restaurants have Star Wars snacks. And
beignets in the shape of Yoda.
What was that?
beignets in the shape of Yoda instead of
And
Mickey.
and then like green dipping sauce, which looks it's like I don't there's a name
I
for
think
it.
I think it was like a white chocolate matcha flavor,
Oh yeah, I remember
which was
it
really good.
It looks a little weird when you first get it, but just trust it, and then it's delicious. But yeah, that's so much fun. And then in May, whenever they Mando and Grogu comes out, Disneyland will now have the new missions for Mandalorian and Grogu for Smuggler's Run. So I guarantee you the wait time for that is just going to be just
Astronomical.
insane. David, are you gonna like get on YouTube and watch the you know the how it goes, or are you gonna wait to do it yourself to experience it yourself?
What are you talking about? He's going to be there with us.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
This is David's first time hearing about that.
No, it's not. We talked about it in the chat.
We planned this a long time ago, James. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah,
Remember, the sidewalk is free.
yeah. Anyways, okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's go and let's go wait in line for Mary. Do you think they're gonna do like the
No,
premium?
I'll have my hookup get us in the front of the line. Are you kidding me? I'm
She
not
knows
waiting
the
in
guy.
that. I know.
Oh.
I know a few guys.
Okay.
Right there.
Dave doesn't want to talk to James at conventions either. That's fair enough.
Oh gosh.
Oh, James.
Well, when you're stuck in a
James-
rabbit hutch with James, I mean, it's kind of we just go our separate ways.
That was the smallest.
Okay, I know we're like joking. We're one more time.
Fun fact
One
though,
more-
I walked outside to greet David wearing that. So, you know
Oh man,
what were you gonna
I know
say,
we're
Mary?
we're joking around a lot right now, but I remember when I first met James, I was like, "This guy is so nice. You're very approachable. Just stop speed walking
He's a
everywhere."
little too nice.
And then she was like, "You're a little too short. You're much shorter than I thought you were gonna be in person." Which I
You're
get
a
that
little too short for a podcaster.
which I do get quite a bit. So yeah.
No, when you were standing next to David. So I met James first. And I was like, and he was like, "I'm very short." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And then I
just wanted
met
to
him. I was
raise
like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." And then he stood next to David, and I was like, "Oh, I get it." I get- I
Well,
get
some
the
consider
warning
me
now.
very tall, which I
Yeah.
don't think I am.
I am taller than him. I think how tall are you? Do you not want to
We're,
say it on
we're
here?
not gonna talk about that. We're just gonna I think we're
Hi.
gonna end the podcast now. I think we did a pretty good time.
I am 5'7", so I am very tall.
Anything else, David, you want to talk about before we
I'm
end this
5'6".
thing?
I have brown and white hair. What other fun facts about us?
Well, if you want us to support us on Patreon, please look us up at Star Wars Stuff Podcast 2187. Also, if you want to email us, just send an email to starstuffpodcast@gmail.com. Let us know how we're doing. And if you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, leave us a great review, a rating, a thumbs up. If you're listening to us on YouTube, give us a thumbs up as well. And yeah, did I miss anything? Wait, I think I missed a few things. David, what did I miss?
I don't know.
But yeah,
Did you
what?
Did you say blue sky?
No, I didn't say Blue Sky, but I also didn't
You
say
missed
Instagram.
blue sky.
You want to
Oh,
look
we
us up
got
on
Instagram
Instagram.
too.
Star Wars Stuff Pod. Check us out on Instagram. Also
say
on
Twitter?
X, formerly known as Twitter, at Stuff
Did you say
Pod.
blue sky?
Blue Sky, Star Wars Stuff.bluesky.social.
We've got 2 Facebook
Threads,
pages.
Star Wars Stuff Pod. We have a Facebook group and a Facebook
2.
page. Yeah, we
Mhm.
have 2 of them. Star Wars Stuff
I
Pod.
just got approved.
Yeah, look, yeah, you're officially a part of the group. That's so exciting.
I know.
And yeah, thank you very much for joining us today. Sorry, we went a little crazy tonight, but we had fun. That's all.
I hope everyone else had fun too.
Thank you so
Exactly.
much to all the listeners out there.
Yes, thank y'all so much. And we enjoy
us
this.
going.
We'll be back again with another great topic here very, very soon. On behalf of David and Mary, I'm
We won't be
James.
snuffing pain anymore.
And may the force be with you. Always.
Pew, pew, pew.
I have friends everywhere.